inside your bedroom. We stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm. Physical silence, no need to speak a word. Lay here beside me. Don't wanna move too fast. Your lips on my flask, sipping on your love, sipping on your love. I never dared to ask if we're gonna last. I'm needing all your love, needing all your love. Oh, when you move, oh my God, you know you play your cards so right. Oh, I must looking for hearts, just in the dirty clubs and diamonds. Take me, oh my God, oh, but we'll hold our faces straight. Oh, I must looking for hearts, I was looking for hearts. Your blood is pumping, I feel it in your veins, surfing your heat waves. Your taste is different, somehow it makes me brave. Chemical nature. Don't wanna move too fast. Your lips on the flask, sipping on your love, sipping on your love. Oh, when you move, oh my God, you know you play your cards so right. Oh, I must looking for hearts, just in the dirty clubs and diamonds. Take me, oh my God, oh, but we'll hold our faces straight. Oh, I must looking for hearts, I was looking for hearts, hearts, hearts. I was looking for hearts, hearts, hearts. I was looking for hearts. Oh my God, I'm a fool. Thought I'd never fall into you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so cruel how I'm loving the things you do. Ooh, yeah. Oh, when you move, oh my God, you know you play your cards so right. Oh, I must looking for hearts, just in the dirty clubs and diamonds. Take me, oh my God, oh, but we'll hold our faces straight. Oh, I must looking for hearts, I was looking for hearts, hearts, hearts. I was looking for hearts, hearts, hearts. I was looking for hearts. Too fast, your lips on my flask, sipping on your love, sipping on your love. I was looking for hearts.
Hi and hello. Welcome to the live stream. This week is a little bit different from previous weeks because we are not actually writing, we are editing. So with my last book, Trial of Flame and Wings, which just released, fun, I did my first phase of editing a little bit different than I ever have before, which was I downloaded the book, the draft, and it's like raw Word document form. I sent it to my Kindle because that is something that you can do in Word. And I actually read and made all of my notes on my Kindle because the entire purpose of what I call the read through, which is when I try to read a book in one sitting and I just make notes. I don't fix anything. I don't actually edit. I just make notes, make lots of notes as I go to try and just engage with the story in as quick of a matter as I can so that I can get all the details up front. So I call that the read through, and then I go through and I make edits and adjustments after that. But the point is that I'm trying to mimic the reader's experience. And so I thought, what a better way to do that than to try and do it on one of the same devices that people are commonly reading my books, actually the largest selling format for me, which is ebooks. So I sent it to my Kindle and I read it. And when I did that for Trial of Flame and Wings, I actually found that I was making more progress at a quicker pace in the editing stage of the publication journey than if I had done it the normal way that I was, which was on my computer. So it also means that I can't make changes. So it sort of forces you to just read the book and make notes, which was super nice. So I did that today, sent the book to my own Kindle, and I haven't started reading it yet. There are 35 chapters in Curse of Blood and Sight, and I am going to start reading them all live here with you, doing some productivity sprints. So that is what I will be working on. Let me know in the comments, what will you be working on during the live stream tonight? So I'm going to pose that question here in the comment section so that as people join, they can chime in, let me know what everybody is doing. But that is what I'll be working on tonight, is starting the read through of Curse of Blood and Sight, which I'm really excited about. My goal is to finish the read through and making my adjustments this week. So that is the big goal, is to finish that this week. That way, when it goes off to my editor, which is only about a week away, it goes to my actual editor to have her notes and everything done. That way, when I send it off to her, it is in its most polished form at the moment that I can do. And I can catch some of those pesky errors so that my editor is not spending as much time on the little things and she can look at the bigger things. So that's the goal. That is the plan, is to finish the read through this week. So next week, when we have this live stream, we should be actively writing Snow at Sunset, which is book 3 in my Season of Witches series. It is the final book in the winter arc, because that series will take place over the different seasons. All of the witches in that world have seasonal powers. So winter witches have wintry weather powers like snow and ice, temperature kind of control. And then we will be moving into a brand new season after Snow of Sunset publishes, which is December 1st. So I am super excited about that. It'll be amazing and fun, and I cannot wait. So that is, I think, all the updates I have at the moment. I have a ton of stuff in my head. I'm so dang excited for everything to come. I've just published my 9th book. I actually put out a video where I did kind of a reflection / Q&A about publishing my 9th book. It's a little bit wild to me that I have that many out now. I will have 11 by the end of 2025, which is amazing. I'm super excited, and I've got many more planned for the future. So that's pretty much it, I think, as far as updates and stuff go. So let me know what you will be working on tonight, because I cannot wait. I'm really excited to get started on my stuff tonight, reading through this amazing book, and you guys can read with me, kind of. I will share what I can along the way as I read this book. I promise. I can't share all of it, though. Holy moly. I am really excited, though. So thank you guys for all the love and support I've seen for Trial of Flame and Wings online. Speaking of everything going on and 9 books being published, I've seen a lot of people share it and say really nice things. So thank you guys. I appreciate it big time. So there is that. We are going to gear up, get ready, and move into our very first sprint of the night. So if you are new here, we do 3 sprints or productivity sprints where we work for 25 minutes, and then we will have downtime where we chat, just like we did at the beginning of this. And then we will go again for 25 minutes. We will do that 3 times, and then we will kind of wrap up for the night. So hopefully tonight is super productive for you guys too. Or if you're watching this back, that this helps you stay on task and helps you get some really cool things done, really cool projects tackled. Let me know those cool things in the comments, of course, because I love to know and keep up with you guys. And that is it. So we are going to start off our first 25 minutes here really fast. So here we go. 25 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, sprint. Welcome back. Sprint 1 is over. I got all the way through chapter 1 and into chapter 2, which is great. Just because I like to share fun, exclusive stuff along the way with you guys. Chapter 1 is in a different perspective than the rest of the entirety of Curse of Blood and Sight. So that was fun to live in a different perspective than what I will now be reading from. There's also a little bit of tension in chapter 2, which is where I currently am, where the book really kicks off. Good tension. It's been fun and exciting, and I'm a little sad that I had to stop because I'm right in the middle of that scene. So that's that. Bookish Bliss. I don't know that I know. I don't think I recognize this name in the chat. So welcome to you if you are brand new. Says I will be planning and currently unnamed book called Project Stars. That sounds super, super fun. It sounds, I don't know. I might call Project Stars maybe like a contemporary book or maybe a science fiction book. I don't know. But that's what that evokes for me, is that kind of a sense. But that is exciting. If you are in the chat, drop a little bit about what that book is, maybe what genre it's in. So sprint number 1's done. What other things do I have going on? Let's check social media for people who are online, maybe sharing stuff there. I don't know. There's announcements about a book event I will be at. I'm planning to be at an event in Oklahoma in July, and I've just sent off a few emails because I'm trying to get a few set up for the fall also. One of my goals for 2025 was to do more events, like book signings, book fairs, that kind of stuff. Speaking engagements. I've already done one speaking engagement, which was fun. So that was a goal of 2025. I'm almost finished with that goal. This week, actually, the Wednesday video here on YouTube is planned to be sort of a reflection, like a halfway through the year goal check-in to just track my progress and share with you guys things that I've learned and have accomplished already thus far towards my 2025 goals. That is super fun. I used to be really, really on top of things when it would come to goal setting. I used to set at least 2, but usually 3 goals every single month. And I have fallen away from that. And I am really sad about it, actually. And I'm trying to get back into it. I have my planner, funnily enough, I have my planner sat out next to me. And there is a whole page, here it is, that fits perfectly for SMART goals, which is the format I use for goal setting. And there's a page just like this for every single month. And in my previous planners, this page didn't exist, and I made it for myself. I had to custom make it. And in this planner that I ordered for 2025, it came with this. I didn't have to create anything or draft it out. It was already here. And so I was really excited about it. And very quickly, for the first time in several years, actually, I fell away from my monthly goal setting. And I'm really kind of sad about it. I've also fallen away from reading more consistently. I know why all of this has happened, because 2024, 2025, a lot of things in my life changed with my schedule and work. My daily work schedule looks drastically different, and it was really hard to kind of find the middle ground for myself between staying busy but not so busy like I was before, that I was unhealthy. And so it's been kind of hard to find the middle ground for myself, and I feel like I'm finally getting there. And now I want to come back around and reintroduce some of those things that were really beneficial. And those goal setting tasks monthly was something that was hugely helpful. And so I am bringing them back in. And with that, I should have a whole lot more content here on YouTube. I used to do the Sunday night live stream, the Sunday vlog for the whole week. And then there was a Wednesday, kind of like a specialty video where we just talked about different topics or aspects of things, like the halfway through the year check-in would be one that I'm bringing back. So I'm trying to reincorporate these things now that I know, now that I've taken so much out of my schedule, I can see what things were of value to incorporate them back in. So it's a little like an elimination diet, which sounds like a really off the wall comparison, but it's like an elimination diet where you take everything out to figure out what individual ingredient has been bothering you and affecting the whole. And I feel like that's what I've done. And now I'm incorporating back in things a few at a time. And if it's doable and it adds to my like writing life and benefits, then I'm keeping them. And if not, then we'll toss them back out. It's just kind of funny. Bookish Bliss says, OMG, just realized the vid was paused. So it's fantasy. Okay. Ooh, the magic is rare. People can wield the power of a star. Oh, that's cool. The female main character, Mara, can harness the power of the sun. Wants to take down oppressive government. I like this. I have never seen a magic system like this. So this is super interesting to me, this like power of the star kind of thing. I really like it. I think that's so fun. I like that. I haven't read any books, any fantasy books where like the magic system is very different than what's like typical or normal in fantasy books. And I always gravitate towards those stories. So that sounds so cool. I hope you stick with us so we can hear more about this book as time goes, just like how I kind of do with on my end with these live streams. I try to share things week to week that have changed. I hope that you come back so we can hear more. That's really cool. All right. We've talked for quite a bit of time. I try to keep it I try to keep the in-between time no longer than 10 minutes if possible, because if I don't, then it stretches the entire live stream out really late, because no matter what, we always do 3 25-minute sprints, even if it means that the live stream is 2 hours long, which it has happened before, or over 2 hours. It means we still sit and we do all of the sprints. So I would rather not stretch it out so ridiculously long though. So we are going to go ahead and jump into the next sprint. So don't forget to like down below, subscribe. Also, if you're not subscribed, because like I just talked about, because I am trying to come back to things more here on YouTube, we do these live streams every Sunday night, and I post a vlog for the week every Sunday morning. And I am officially coming back. There are specialty videos every Wednesday. And I also post a lot of like YouTube shorts, promotional stuff, mostly for my books, occasionally writing updates. Also, I was doing Wednesday writing updates, and I have kind of fallen away from that too, mostly because I have forgotten. But I am very, very active online and trying to be more so here on YouTube, because I just think this is a fun, different kind of creative outlet from writing. So definitely follow or subscribe below so you don't miss all of that stuff. Okay, we'll move on. Sprint number 2 of the night. My Kindle just timed out. I'm gonna have to open that up again. I am into chapter 2. So I would imagine I will get into chapter 4 by the time we see each other again. So let's see. Okay, 25 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, sprint. Okay. I got to the steamy stuff, so I needed a second. Whew. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I feel better. Editing is going really well. I'm into, just like I thought, I'm into chapter 4. I don't think I'm very far from finishing it, and so it's going really well. Like I said, I'm already into steamy stuff, so the steamy stuff starts in about chapter 4, in case you were wondering. But it's good. So that is where I am. Hopefully, sprint number 2 has been really productive for you guys as well. So that is that. I had updates from a couple friends that were just curious. So yes, I'm still like, my gosh, I need to calm down. I need to calm down. I am going to be a blushing mess, I think, from the day that I publish this book. It is a lot steamier than book 1, and I even thought about taming things down a little, but honestly, it's so good. So, that's that. That's the update. I have a little bit of caffeine tonight. What about everybody else? If you know me, I like to write mostly with coffee. If I can't have coffee, usually I'll make tea or any more. Actually, I've gotten kind of on a kick of, it's this orange cream soda from Coca-Cola, Coke Zero. I've gotten on kind of a kick of that also. So that's in the mix. But either way, I usually have some kind of drink with me when I'm writing. And tonight, that's got the tea. So that's what we're working with. I don't know about anybody else. If you guys have rituals like that, that is my ritual. So yes. I think I'd already shared this week. My plan is to try and finish the read through and implementing edits for Curse of Blood and Sight. I think it's very doable. I think I can get a lot of this book read very early in the week and start making adjustments. And I would love that because I am really excited to switch into a completely different headspace and write Snow at Sunset. So if you are new to this channel and new to this live stream, next Sunday we should be writing a different book, which is Snow at Sunset, book 3 in my cutesy winter romance. I always pitch the whole thing as winter romance with a witchy twist. Book 1 was a fake dating plot. Book 2 was a friends to lovers plot. And book 3, this one, is an enemies with benefits plot. And each book follows a different sister. So we are at the youngest sister now, who's very different than the others. She's much more, she's brainy, Ivy League, very cynical sister. And also very surprising, has a lot of secrets of her own. So there's more about that book in the link below. You can go find it. It's a really fun one, and it is on pre-order. So is Curse of Blood and Sight. So next week, that is what we will be working on, as long as everything this week goes really well and I am able to wrap up edits for Curse of Blood and Sight. So we will see. Lots of things in the works. I am also hoping to get some clients lined up in the world of therapy, but also writing stuff. So I actually have set up for the fall. I have one spot taken for book editing. So if you are an author and need an editor, keep me in mind. Go check me out on my website. I've got quite a bit of credentials and like formal education behind me in the world of writing. So keep me in mind. I think I have one for sure planned, maybe 2 coming up. So I have that. And then also trying to book clients as a therapist because I just recently got into the world of that. So, yeah, that's, I think, everything coming up for this week. So, let's go ahead and finish out things because I'm in the middle of some like really good stuff here. So, let's go ahead and jump into our final sprint of the night, our last 25 minutes together, and then we will wrap up and kick off the week on a really high note, I hope. So 25 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, sprint. All right. Welcome back, friends. Alrighty. So we just finished up the third and final sprint. I completely forgot to put our little tracker on down here. So if you haven't, make sure to go to amyprokopis.com and subscribe to the newsletter. It's all the way at the top of the page. That way you don't miss out, because that is the only place that you can get kind of like a schedule of events for the upcoming month. I don't spam. I don't send out emails super often, but I do send out a monthly email. So that's the only place you can find that. So that's all that is. I forgot to turn it on before we started our final sprint, but that's okay. So final sprint. I am into chapter 6. Awesome. We have had a change of location. Those of us who have stuck with me or have read up or know anything about this particular book know that a huge amount of it takes place in New Orleans, Louisiana. So we have moved from New York City all the way down to Louisiana. And we have finally made that switch in chapters 5 to 6. So that is exciting. I plan to finish reading chapter 6 and then probably go off to bed. That way I'm ready for tomorrow, which is just another long day of editing. So I'm hoping I will finish this early this week. So maybe get a lot of this read tomorrow and into Tuesday. I would love to be done, or at least have started implementing notes by Wednesday. We'll see. I will, of course, keep you guys up to date, hopefully on like social media. I'll kind of try to keep everybody up to date with where I am this week there. So click the link below and follow me on social media. If you're not, Instagram is where I post most of my like daily play-by-plays. So if you want to be super up to date, Instagram is that place where I post most of that. Yeah, so I think that's it. Hopefully, it has been a really productive night for you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Check the links below for all of my social media, my books, links to all my stuff. And make sure you've liked here and subscribed so you don't miss out next week. But I think that's it. Thank you guys so much. Read books. Be kind. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.